I'm Canone. I've packed together my favorite sounds into Sample Pack Volume 1, 400 files ready to drop into your session. You get 100 drum hits and loops, 150 creative effects, 50 synth presets, 50 playable instruments, and 50 vocal chops. All royalty-free, all tuned and labeled, and they work in any DAW. Here's a quick idea I built.
Finally packed up our favorite sounds into one huge library.
The Drums Sample Pack Volume 1. Over 1,000 royalty-free samples.
200 drums,
kicks, snares, percussion, ready to punch. 250 effects to color your drops and transitions.
And 200 vocal phrases and chops to top it all off.
All royalty-free, drag and drop into any DAW.
Download today and...
I'm Capchi. To celebrate a decade of making noise, I built my first official sample pack. 500 original sounds, each one crafted in my studio and cleared for you to use. 100 drums, 100 FX, 100 instruments, 100 vocal chops, and 100 fresh presets for FL Studio. It's royalty-free, color-coded, and ready to pop straight into any track.
Hey, I'm Nora 2R. This is my first sample pack. 350 sounds built for speed. 100 punchy drums, 100 explosive FX, 50 presets, 50 instruments, and 50 vocal chops. Everything I use in my tracks. Drag and drop into any DAW, key label, tempo sync.
Introducing the first ever Mori Mori Atsushi Sample Pack, Volume 1. 600 fresh sounds built for producers everywhere. 200 punchy drums, 100 moving effects, 100 creative presets, 100 vocal chops, and 100 inspiring instruments. Everything ready to drop in.
Pack Volume 1. 500 sounds crafted in Cubase, 100 drums, 100 effects, 100 instruments, 100 vocals, and 100 presets. Every file is royalty-free and ready for your next track. Bring the energy of my studio to yours. Get it now at
Ceston. I finally wrapped up my first sample pack, and I want you to have it. 500 sounds straight from my sessions, ready for any DAW. 100 drums, 100 vocal cuts, 100 FX, 100 instruments, and 100 custom presets for FL Studio 2025. Everything is mix ready, royalty-free, and organized, so you can just...
My first sample pack, Volume 1. Over 900 sounds to spark your next track. 300 drums, kicks, snares, and percussion. 250 effects, from risers to glitches. 250 synth presets ready to play. 100 vocal chops and phrases. 250...
Citrus. I'm thrilled to share my sample pack Volume 2. 250 original sounds, ready for any DAW. Let me show you around. Kicks that knock, snares with bite, hats and percussion that groove, thick bass and shimmering chords, loops to spark ideas, SX to lift a drum, and vocal cuts to top it off. Every file is key labeled.
I'm Kuro. Thanks for stopping by. I finally put together my first ever sample pack, and I'm so excited to share it with you. This is Sample Pack Volume 1. 540 sounds, kicks, snares, bass shots, synths, vocal chops, FX, plus a bunch of ready-to-use loops. Drag and drop, royalty-free, and built with the same tools I use.
I'm Ali. I'm so happy to share my first sample pack with you, Sample Pack Volume 1. It holds 550 sounds I built over the last year. Tight kicks, sparkling snares, hi-hats, percussive loops, basses, synth shots, Foley textures, atmospheres, and effects. Everything is 24-bit, 48K, and totally raw.
できました。私の初めてのサンプルパック、ポリシャサンプルパックボリュー1です。なんと452個の音を詰め込みました。ドラム、ベース、シンセ、エフェクト、ボーカル、ループまで全部ロイヤリティフリー。すぐ使えます。例えば、このスネア、キラッとしてるでしょ?
Introducing Kagetora Sample Pack Volume 1. 635 sounds crafted for producers who crave edge and character. Drums that bite, bass that shakes, emotive synth loops, vocal chops, and cinematic effects, all meticulously labeled and ready to drop. Every file delivered in 24-bit, 48K, tempo, and key tagging
for fresh sounds. Introducing the Dice Sample Pack Volume 1. 328 royalty-free samples crafted by DD Dice. Punchy kicks, crisp snares, quirky percussion, melodic loops, FX, vocal chops, and plenty more ready to drop straight into your session. 48 kilohertz, 24-bit wave 1 shots and loops. Royalty-free, all vibe.
I'm Noah. I've put together my first sample pack, Volume 1. 320 royalty-free sounds built for symphonic speed metal and gothic rock. You'll get explosive drums, monster guitar riffs, lush orchestral layers, epic choirs, and plenty of cinematic effects. All 48K, 24-bit, labeled by key and tempo, ready to...
I'm Kobario. I built my first sample pack. More than 1,000 brand new sounds, kicks, snares, glitchy percussion, vocal chops, melodic loops, and wild effects. All crafted in Reaper, 24-bit, 48K, and royalty-free. Drag them into any DAW and they're ready to hit. Here's a quick 4-bar taste. Build your own chaos, build your own groove. Have fun making noise.
I'm Orange Music. After a ton of requests, I'm finally dropping my first sample pack. It's called Sample Pack Volume 1, and it's packed with 223 sounds I built in FL Studio 2025. You get punchy drums, deep bass, shiny synth, vocal cuts, orchestral hits, swing loops, effects, basically everything I use to make that electro swing meets high-tech thing I do. All royalty.
エノイズで組んだ新しいサンプルパックボリュー1。夜空みたいな音をたくさん詰め込みました。少し聞いてみて。キック、スネア、ハイハット、ボーカル、これで150以上のワンショットとループ。自由に使ってね。ルンのサンプルパックボリュー1。リンクからどう。
Jua, Tokyo Machine Des. After years of people asking, I'm finally dropping my first sample pack. 600 sounds of pure Tokyo Machine energy. Drums, 8-bit leads, chunky bass, glitches, vocals, the works. Every kick, snare, zap, and wobble you hear in my tracks. Ready for you to drag and drop into whatever dog you love.
Hey, I'm Cynthia.
Leon, and I finally put together my first official sample pack. It's called Sample Pack Volume 1, and it packs 150 sounds straight from my projects. Kicks, snares, claps, hats, 808s, bass shots, lush chords, leads, vocal chops, and a ton of FX. All royalty-free 24-bit 48 kHz waves ready to drop into any DAW. Here are a few. Works in
Hanger, back in the studio, and I've got something I'm really stoked about. Snare Pack Volume 2. 100 snares, hand-built, polished, and ready for everything from indie pop to heavy trap. Here's a taste. Crisp 7, Analog Crunch 32, Trap Snap 14, and when you stack them, you've got drums that hit like this. All 24-bit.
I'm Hexaton. After years of cooking up happy hardcore and J-core beats, I finally put my favorite sounds in one place. This is Sample Pack Volume 1. 500 fresh, royalty-free samples, punchy kicks, snappy snares, sparkling leads, kawaii vocal chops, wild effects, everything you need to start a rave in your DAW. Just drag them in. Every file is 24-bit WAV, key and tempo labeled, and...
What's up? I'm Ferikitos. This is my first official sample pack, Volume 1. 350 sounds I built for my own productions, now ready for yours. Drums, percussion, melodic loops, bass, atmospheres, effects, even MIDI and vocal chops. Everything is 24-bit, 48K WAV and FLAC. Drag, drop, and start creating.
It's Mike Gino. After months in the lab, I'm stoked to drop my very first sample pack, Volume 1. 101 sounds straight from my sessions and streams. Punchy kicks, crunchy snares, thumpy 808s, crispy hats, plus loops, risers, and a bunch of weird ear candy. All royalty-free, 24-bit.
CK です。初めてのサンプルパックを作りました。全部で353のサウンドが入っています。ドラム、ベース、メロディーループ、コード、エフェクト、ボーカルやテクスチャまで色ごとに整理しました。一つ一つ自分で撮って作って仕上げたロイヤリティフリーの素材です。はじめまして、変則です。初のサンプルパックボリュー1をリリースしました。274このサウンドを収録。キック、スネア、パーカッション、ベース、シンセ、ボーカル、FX まで全て自分でデザインしています。トラックにそのまま使えるループとこだわりのワンショット。
Introducing Sample Pack Volume 1 by Siromaru. 274 handcrafted sounds built for producers who want character in every hit. Inside, you'll find punchy kicks, tight snares, crisp hats, percussion with groove, melodic loops that sparkle, and effects that cut through any mix. Every file is...
I'm Eku. After months of recording and sound design, I'm dropping my first sample pack, Volume 1. 369 original sounds ready to drop straight into your session. Kicks, snares, loops, textures, FX, the works. Everything is organized, key labeled, and mixed so you can just drag it in and go. It's built to spark ideas whether you're making hip-hop,
Keep